Hey everyone, today it's the Yamaha PSR 140. At first glance it's a fairly simple little keyboard, but it does have MIDI in and out, and a few other pretty cool surprises too, which I'll now show you. Starting at the left hand side, we've got our on-off switch and our volume dial here. The volume is surprisingly loud on this keyboard, even though it's physically overall a small sized keyboard, it is surprisingly loud, so if you do need a bit of a volume boost for some reason, this could be a good option for you. There's the demo switch there and menu keys, which will guide us through a series of 10 or so menu options, and you can change the values for things such as tempo, transposition, all those kinds of things using those plus minus keys. Rhythm section down the bottom here. Two different styles for each of the patterns that you choose, then intros and endings and so forth. Very nice blue glowing display. And over here we've got the usual Yamaha keypad arrangement where you choose your main items here, whether you're controlling song, voice, or style. And you've got your keypad to dial it in quickly, or you can go plus minus again to cycle through things. Portable grand option, that'll take you straight to an optimized grand piano sound. And this is very cool, multi-pads. You can press them and you get a short little phrase. There are a total of 40 phrases to choose from, and I'll show you a bit more of those. It's one of the nice surprising little features of this keyboard. So let's have a listen to some of the sounds from the synthesizer section of this keyboard. That's the thick lead sound, and I'll just cycle through the rest. Very nice one. Now these ones are interesting. This is a monophonic sound in a sense, but it's actually playing a triad chord with every key press. Which I think is a brilliant idea. That would be a great way to come up with a backing track for a song. And maybe sound like a better pianist than what you really are, which is something I certainly need. And then there's various different styles that those piano triads can fit. This is the country and western setting. Nice one if you want to sound like Radiohead. And running through to the end here we have our drum kit. So you can hear the delay in that one there. And then you get another set of sounds further up. So two drum kits in the one patch there with a delay effect built in. And then some mixed sounds, so you got piano and strings. And this is your standard drum kits with no effect. And we're back to 001, the grand piano sound. And now look at the multi-pad I mentioned earlier. They're just one-touch melodies that you can choose from 20 banks and 2 buttons for each bank. So let's start a rhythm. And I can go ahead and choose from other pads as well. So you can get some pretty good melodic sort of effects out of those for a live performance. Let's see what else we got. Timing is of the essence, of course. Okay, so that gives you a bit of an idea of what that's all about. And finally, just look around the back. We've got power in and a headphones socket there, 6mm, and MIDI sockets, all important. So this keyboard is eminently expandable and can be integrated with all kinds of other systems that you might be running already. So there it is. That's a Yamaha PS140, which I think is a really exciting keyboard. It is very compact, very light, runs on batteries or wall socket power. Has a good range of sounds and some nifty little features that are quite fun, and unusually loud speakers, like I said earlier in the review. So it's an interesting one, Yamaha PSR 140, and I really like it.